Trey couldn't go tonight. Just what can you say about him, and how much did you guys miss his offense with that second unit?
It was unfortunate not to have Trey tonight. I actually thought in the Philly game he started to feel a little bit of soreness, and the competitor that he is, he wants to do it individually and also for the team, and he tried to push through it in Philly. And I found he didn't have his full burst, his full array of talents, I guess you could say, on both ends of the floor. So he tried to give it a go tonight. I think he was still in a limited space physically, and so it was unfortunate to not have him. But I know that these next couple of days will be nice for him to kind of get home and get some treatment and continue to kind of strengthen his back. And like you said, missing him offensively, but also missing his defensive impact. I think he's been really good on that end of the floor, coming up with deflections, taking on a lot of different matchups and stuff. So we missed him in a lot of different ways.
With Grant tonight starting in the power forward spot, why did you want to go that route as opposed to having Tijon the last couple of games that you did previously?
Yeah, I actually talked to Tijon about it. It didn't necessarily have as much to do with his play, because I do think that he's been getting better and better and helping us. It just felt like in a cup game on the road, there's been a little bit of a trend, I would say, of our first quarter starts. And so just wanted to have a veteran out there who I think brings a little bit of extra stuff to his game, understanding who he is already offensively, and then that defensive savvy that Grant brings to the lineup too. So I thought it was just a good kind of like rostered balance tonight.
You mentioned earlier about turnovers. Obviously, I think you got 10 in that second quarter, which obviously you mentioned kind of was like the breaking point to let them get those big leads. How do you view that? How do you make sure that you guys correct that and try to go forward?
Yeah, there's a couple of those turnovers that I think we have to understand, not over dribbling, not putting ourselves in tough positions. You see the shift, simple play, simple pass, but a couple of the turnovers too, I would just say we saw the right play and just couldn't execute it. And so I sit there sometimes, I'm like, this is great for us. This is good for us to learn. We see that the bigs are up and pick and roll, our big is rolling, and we try to make that pass and it's a little high or it's a little wide. And so it's actually encouraging for me, because I know as we continue to go through the season, we're going to keep getting better and better.